Hey everybody, what's up? It is Jeff with Two Fat Guys Play Vid Games, and today, continuing in our Cuisine Royale tips and tricks, I want to talk about mystic signs. And to get to mystic signs, you just go to customization and mystic signs right here. And I'm going to try to get as detailed as I can about these and how you can use them and what it takes to use them. And then I'm going to show you a couple of video clips. My intention was to do a whole thing in one, but the video that I recorded, that I just recorded explaining all of these, for whatever reason, my mic only picked up on one side. So the audio you hear later in this video, I will apologize ahead of time for that. Don't know what happened. But anyway, I'm going to reshoot this part because I think it's important. So here are your mystic signs. You get 3 to use, and you can use 3 per character, and they can be 3 different ones for each character. You can set them up differently, for each guy, if you want to. So this is all of your mystic signs, and you unlock them obviously through the workshop doing your daily challenges, as long as you have the the Weird West book. If you have the Weird West book, you can unlock these. All right, so I've unlocked quite a few, and I just unlocked this one yesterday, which is the Ritual of Zombie Apocalypse. I've been waiting so long to get this. Okay, so how these work is, for example, here is Catalyze the Ritual of Brown Note, okay? And it gives an explanation of what it does. But this, for example, this one doesn't give a really good explanation. Starts a brown note that lasts for the next 30 seconds. Well, if you've never played this game, what's a brown note? So I'm going to tell you right now, a brown note is what it means, and it's a very clever name. But if you go to an outhouse and you use this ritual, you can teleport all over the map from outhouse to outhouse, which is really effective if you're caught in a storm and you have a very long way to run. You can use this to teleport, and I'll show that later in the video. Again, the audio will be messed up. I apologize. But that's what this particular ritual does. Okay, so there are several. You have to decide what works best for you and your play style. I will tell you that I like to use the brown note with every character because it's just a real effective way to transport across the map. It comes with one downside, though. For all the other people who know what a brown note is, they can you see the symbol on the map when it's used. Whenever a ritual is used, you'll see the symbol on the map. So someone can be camping a outhouse, and if you come out of it, they can gun you down quite easily. Also, the other players can teleport using your brown note. So once it's down, anyone can use it. Okay? So, and then the other 2 traps that I like to use a lot are the empty fridge trap, and I use that in tandem with the raising a zombie trap, and you'll see this later in the video. So what I do is this is an empty fridge. It looks just like a regular fridge, right? Regular white fridge. So you place this down, and then if someone comes to open it, it's empty. But then I put the raising a zombie trap behind it, so it sets that off as well. So they don't get anything out of the fridge, and then a zombie appears to attack them. Meanwhile, I'm a little ways away just watching, waiting for this to happen, so while they're dealing with the zombie, I can just come and shoot them. All right, so how do you get Center Souls to use these, right? Each one has, costs a different amount, 300, 150, 300, some of them are cheaper, 80, like this one's only 10. This is a jump trap. And some of these aren't necessarily even a trap. So a jump trap can be used. You can use a jump trap. Say you're pinned down behind a building and you can't get up on the roof for whatever reason. You can use this to jump really high and I think it's the distance is 3 times the amount you can normally jump, but I'm not exactly sure. I think it's a lot like the bunny shoes. So that's an effective way to get out of a jam. So in order to get center souls, there's a few different ways, and I'm going to go through them. First, obviously, if you kill somebody and you knock down their tombstone, you get their souls that they collected. So if you do kill somebody, make sure to knock down their tombstone when you get a chance to do that. And you do that by using a melee weapon, whether it's your knife or if you have a machete or a bat, whatever, or an axe. You can knock it down with that. Another way to get souls is to knock down statues. Okay, so there's statues, and again, you'll see this later in the video, where I knock down a couple statues to gain souls. And then also, your boxers or your panties, depending on how high you've unlocked, will get you souls for doing certain things. So, for example, get 25 souls for each ritual that is started in battle. So if someone else lays down a ritual, you would get 25 souls. That one's not too effective in my mind. But this one that I'm using, just unlocked this one, I get 12 souls for every 60 seconds spent in the game. Okay, so it gives me 12 souls every minute. So that slowly builds up. And then, here's one, get 15 souls for each meal. So you use the boxers, and, same thing goes with Clyde, different boxers, same thing. Get 25 souls for each ritual that is started. So it works for these two characters. These two characters, I think you have to get is it the talisman? Yeah. So you have to get the necklaces for these two characters. So my bad. So these two, you can use the panties, and boxers, these two, you have to use the talisman. Okay. So there's another thing that I want to go over really quick, and that's retaining souls from game to game. So if you close the game down, then you're not going to retain your souls. So each new day that I start, I start without any souls. But you can carry your souls over if you have a tombstone. So this one came in the BAT package, or the Founders Edition package. I'm not even using this one anymore. I'm using this one because I just unlocked it. But you can start up to 100 souls carried over from the previous game, which is really, really helpful if you're playing a lot of games in a row. So you don't have to wait so long to get souls. So all these things work in tandem with each other. The underwear, the tombstones work together in collecting souls, along with killing people, obviously. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to switch over to the video that I just shot. And again, I apologize for the audio coming out one side, but I got a lot of good footage of showing this stuff in action, so I think it's worth go ahead and keep that video instead of reshooting it, so you can kind of see what goes on. So I hope you enjoy the footage. Thanks for watching. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. And also, we're over at Twitch TV. We play every day. We play with people who follow us. So if you want to come check it out, it's two fat guys play vid games at Twitch TV. And thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye. Okay. So I forgot that it's a new day, and I had closed down my Cuisine Royale, and the last game I played last night was a victory, a 2-kill victory, and but because I relaunched it, now I don't have any souls, right? So you can see at the bottom right-hand side, they're not lit up. The mystic traps aren't lit up. So I literally have to go either kill somebody or spend some time in here, and I'm hoping as we get past a minute, you'll see the thing say, plus 12 souls, because I'm wearing the panties. And you don't get 12 souls for one trap. It spreads them out over the course of all of the traps. And there it goes, souls plus 12. And now you can see they're somewhat lit up. And the same goes for if you use one trap, it detracts from all of them. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. Alright, so I'm just gonna, I'll probably edit this video. I'm gonna run around and try to find someone to kill. Okay, so here's a perfect example where the storm's on me, and I could run it in, and the storm's not really that far, but I have a Nimbus, and I know that there's an outhouse over here. So I'm going to open the door. I'm going to press Alt. I'm going to select what I want, the brown note, and now I can teleport, which I'm right out in the middle of nowhere. And if I want to, I can teleport, which isn't much better, is it? Uh-oh. Okay, here's something else that I wanted to show you. So you can get souls for knocking down statues here. And it's all about trying to get as many souls as you can so you can use your traps. So to knock down a soul, you just select your melee weapon, which is 4 for me. So I just got 10 free souls. The 12 souls that you saw before that were for the panties that I'm wearing. So I literally got 22 souls there. And now my 2 traps are ready to go. So, for example, I'm just going to place this here. Let's see. Let's do it in here, so it looks a little bit more believable. So let's put a fridge down. I'm going to hit Alt and then put it down. And then right behind it, I'm going to put my zombie trap. It spawns. Oh, I can't. Darn it. Alright, well, maybe we'll come back and do that. Alright, so I know a guy coming up to get me here, because I just hit him twice. So I'm just going to see if he comes to this and tries to take it. Just set it off. That's how that trap works. Then you gotta watch out for the zombie. So that's how it works. Pretty cool, huh? He set it off, he was dealing with the zombie, and then I just came up, easy kill. Oh, this guy had a lot of stuff too. Alright, so you'll notice that there is a jetpack here. I am going to lay a trap right on the jetpack. Let's see. Hit Alt. And do the zombie trap again. One thing also I wanted to mention, with souls, it also, and with kills, it increases your ability. So you see the stopwatch down there? Annie's ability is to slow down time, and it only lasts for like 3 seconds, but it's enough to get an advantage. And if I'm able to, I'll demonstrate it in this video, but I'm not sure I'll be able to. Alright, so see if I can do it. And that's how it's done. Just like that, I got 2 fairly easy kills. This guy didn't know what hit him. He was coming to get the jetpack. He's like, oh, jetpack, awesome. And he didn't know how to kill the zombie. I mean, I probably didn't even have to shoot him, and he would have died.